Hey guys, this is Adaire with Bigfoot Outdoor and Survival Equipment. Today we are doing an overnight trip. The main reason for doing the overnight trip is going to be to test this sleeping bag. And we're going to test it with a liner. And this is just going to be a cloth liner. It actually is not like the fleece liner or any of the other tests that we've done. So we're just going to test that. The temperature supposedly is supposed to get down to about 36. The high is about 68 today. So I figure this is a good time and a good temperature to test just this sleeping bag with just the liner. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm just making my pack, and I kind of just wanted to show you what I'm going to put in my overnight pack. I do have a few extra items just in case. So for example, we have this multifunction shovel, which is a really great shovel. It's a heavyweight, awesome shovel. We do need to take a shovel out for a couple of different reasons, such as waste disposal and different things like that, maybe leveling ground, depending on where we're going to set up at. So with that being said, we're going to take this with. So I haven't decided if I was going to build it or not, but I guess I'm going to build it so it does build into pieces to make it larger. There's actually 4 of these, so it can be really large, but I'm going to only bring 2. And it has a cool knife attachment that actually attaches to this side, and so you can spin this on like this and then use it as a knife, or a bottle opener or a saw on this side. So check out our multifunction tool. It's actually really great. It has a lot of parts, a lot of pieces. I'm just going to take these pieces with. This also has a flint and a whistle. So I'm going to slide this in here, put the knife in here because it twists on either direction. And then I'm going to just leave this piece detached from this piece, and we'll attach them while they're out there. And so this is the pack that I'm going to bring. This pack is a 45 plus 5 liter, the extra 5 liters on top, which we actually are going to use the top portion because of the tent. So with that being said, we're going to use this 50 liter pack. It's got a lot of pockets and a pretty great pack. Check out our backpack video that shows all of our different backpacks, because we do have a lot of different sized backpacks. So I did decide I'm going to put the shovel in first, and I'm going to actually put it over against one side. And then we're going to take the tent. This is a 1 to 2 person pop-up tent. We do have a lot of videos on this as well. This is a great tent, easy to set up. It takes a minute, maybe 2 to set up. It's a really easy, fast setup tent. So this is why we're going to use the top portion, because it's a little tall. In addition, we're going to take some food out. Again, it's an overnight. So we have ReadyWise here. Some snacks. We've got some wasabi peas that we're going to take. We have some raspberry brownie bites that we're going to take. You gotta have your snacks. We got some sweet and some spicy. For breakfast tomorrow morning, we're going to have coconut blueberry multigrain. It's an oatmeal. This can be served hot or cold. And then for dinner, I decided to use spicy Asian noodles. Apparently I'm in a spicy mood with those wasabi peas, so that will be for dinner. As far as the pot goes, this pot comes in a kit where it has another pot and some other pieces. But I'm actually just going to take the pot, and inside the pot I'm going to put my fuel, and then I'm going to put my little burner. So we'll put those in there. I do have some tinder just in case that we're going to use that I might need with the flint. So we're going to take the tinder out just in case, and we'll put that all in here in this pot together, just like that. And then we'll take the pot, and we'll put the pot on. I have a coffee kit, so this is my coffee cup. It actually expands out more. You'll probably see that tomorrow morning. Inside of it, I'm going to put coffee. I don't like the decaf, but we do also have the decaf kits. And then I've got real sugar, cream, and then sugar on the raw. And these all just go pop right in here just like that. You put the lid on. Coffee kit. Okay. Next, we have our titanium spoon. This titanium spoon is great with the meal kits because you can get in there and stir it. It's really long. It's also curved, so you can eat it. It's really great. This is an awesome spoon that we're going to use. So next we're going to put in here is going to actually be my clothes. It's just an overnight kit, so I have some thermal clothes, socks, and then I like pajama bottoms because I don't like wearing jeans, and I'm layered, so I don't need another shirt or anything. And so my clothes are going to go in on that side. Next, we're going to put in the sleeping bag. This is my sleeping bag. This is one of the biggest reasons for the test today, is to verify that this sleeping bag can work down to 30 degrees with this liner. So, sleeping bag is going to go in. It's light, but it also Take a little effort to get this sleeping bag in. Usually I will put my sleeping bag in first, but for setup reasons, I want to make sure that the sleeping bag is easily accessible as opposed to the food. So sleeping bag is in. Just for reference, sleeping bag is supposed to be comfortable at 40, which is why we're testing it at 36. We'll put the liner in now. So liner is actually just a liner to keep you from having to wash your sleeping bag a lot. It's cloth. You can use it for a lot of different things. If you're out like in a hotel room and you don't want to sleep on their sheets, it's really soft, really comfortable, and it has a pillow pocket so you can put a pillow in it. So I'm actually going to bring a blow-up pillow as well. So here's my blow-up pillow. Okay, so some other things that we do have out here. I have a hygiene kit. We do sell a hygiene kit, actually this exact one. This one has a comb and brush combo, a toothbrush, toothpaste, some dental floss. It does have a razor and shaving cream, which I'm not really going to need, but it does have it in there. And then dry shampoo. Dry shampoo is a really great thing to utilize instead of shampoo and conditioner if you're not going to wash. But just in case, we have the whole hygiene kit. I don't imagine I'm going to want to wash my hair, but just in case, you never know. So that's going to go in that front pocket there. I'm going to bring a headlamp because it's going to be night, dark time, so it's going to bring a headlamp, dark time. I'm going to bring a headlamp. I have my temperature thermometer, that way I can show you guys what the temperature is going to be. Inside it's 67. Currently I'm like it chilly in here. Okay. So some other things. So I'm going to bring this. This is an emergency radio. It can be charged solar. It is fully charged, but you can charge it with the sun. And it has multiple lights. So it's got this front light that does a couple of different modes, which is really great. It has an SOS, which I'm not going to play because it's really loud and it shines really bright, flashing. And then it also has an LED lamp, and that LED lamp is right here. So that's really awesome. Make sure you turn that off. It can be charged with the wall, with the sun. You can actually crank it, or you can put batteries in it if you want to, and it's AAA batteries. I do not have batteries in it, which I should bring batteries, but I don't have any batteries. So I'm actually going to put this right in here. And then we are going to close up the top of my pack. Oh, we have to tighten this first, obviously. Get that tightened. The cool thing about the emergency radio is you don't have to use your phone battery, and you can listen to that radio instead. And I like listening to the radio, that's why I put it on the top so it's not muffled. It'll be great for the hike. You can listen to some music. The other thing is it has weather band, and I did see that it might rain. And so knowing about the rain will be really nice because it'll tell me when I need to set up. So weather band will be on there as well, which is a great feature for that. Some other pieces that I have. So here we have a power bank. I'm bringing a power bank because I do have my camera equipment. And then I'm going to bring my cell phone as well. No, I think that's all I have to charge this time. So I'm going to have my power bank. This also has a solar charger on it. It is fully charged. It also has a flashlight. And it can charge 2 items at once. Which is a really great feature. The cords are going to be right here. So I'm going to actually put that in these front pockets that actually come on your sides right here. It makes it easy accessible. So that's going to go here in this pocket. The emergency radio also charges. That's another reason why I like to bring it, because it is a backup charging, because you never know how much charging you're going to need to do. In this other pocket, I've got my chapstick. I want it handy. So I put it in this pocket, and then I'm going to put my cell phone in this pocket as well. So I just easy access stuff that I want to access. There are some bungees up here which you can attach and put your power bank here and like your emergency radio here, so that way they can solar charge while you're hiking, which is a really great feature of this backpack. I like a lot of things about this backpack, so that's why I'm using it. So I've got my charging cables. I'm actually just going to put them in the top pocket here. So it's my cell phone charger. I was going to bring a wall base, but I actually am not going to need a wall base. So we'll just bring my cell phone charger and then the cords for the power bank and the radio. All right, so just a couple things more. So we have our handy dandy Bigfoot water filtration bottle. It does have water already filtered inside of it, so that's really great. I'm bringing this because I'm going to be near a river, and so it's really easy to filter water. You just scoop water up, push this down, and then you have easy, flowable, fast water. It's better than those drip systems or a straw that you actually have to suck through. This one just gives you easy access water fast. And since my tent is on that side with the shovel, I'm actually going to put the water over here to help distribute my weight a little better. So I'm going to go on this side. It's going to be a nice fit. I'm bringing an extra bottle of water in case it takes me a while to get to the river. I don't actually know how far it's going to be away, so we'll bring an extra bottle of water just in case. I had an extra carabiner. Don't think I'm going to need that. And then finally, we have my blow-up mattress. My blow-up mattress is going to go on top. It is a little big, but it is awesome. This is a great feature to have. Has a foot pump in it, so you actually pump with your foot. It also has a mouth pump, so you can do your mouth as well, or a mouth hole, I should say, so you can actually do your mouth as well. So this is a really great mat to use. It gives you 4 inches off the ground, which I thought would be really great for this test. So we'll add this. It does come in a dry bag, and if you take it out of the dry bag, you can use your dry bag for other stuff, but I am going to keep it in the dry bag because, like I said, it might rain, and my backpack's waterproof, so this is going to be on the outside, which means it's not going to be in the waterproof backpack. So that's why it's going to stay on the dry bag. And I'm going to secure it to the top. So I'll do that, and then we'll be on our way. So I guess we'll see you out there when I make it to my campsite. Hey guys, so I think I made it to the spot that I'm going to use right here. There's a small bit of green grass, which may be a little bit softer, who knows. But I won't have to level, so maybe don't need my shovel until later. That'd be really nice. So I'm going to just set up my tent real quick. Then we'll get inside the tent and set everything else up. Okay. Okay, so this is a 1 to 2 person automatic pop-up tent. So it's pretty easy to set up. Should only take a minute or two. Take this ribbon off. Get it from the top. Let it expand out. There we go. And then just drop your feature legs. Okay, I'm going to put my tent in it because it is getting a little windy. Or my tent, I'm sorry. I'm going to put my pack in the tent is what I was trying to say. Because it is getting a little windy, so I'll put that in there and then I'll bring you in with me. Okay guys, so I got you here inside my tent with me. It did get a little windy, so I just set the tent up and now I am inside of it. The only thing I've set up so far is the tent. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and take my mat off so I can get my mat set first. When you watch me put up my tent, I didn't actually put any stakes in. This tent does come with stakes, and I could put stakes in, but it's just an overnight, and even though it's windy, I think myself and my stuff will be heavy enough to keep my tent down, so I did not utilize any stakes. So here we have the dry bag, which actually has our mat inside of it. Dry bag, mat. So one cool thing about this, there's a feather. One cool thing about this mat is it is a foot pump, or has a foot pump, so that's really cool. But I'm in my tent because it's windy outside, so I can't foot pump. So here's my mat. We'll get that down. Make sure these are all closed. Okay, everything is closed. So instead of using my foot, I'll just use my body. Okay. Mat. So now we're going to break out the sleeping bag. So here we have our sleeping bag. This is the biggest reason for our test today. Is for the sleeping bag, so we'll just get that sleeping bag down. I want to make sure, like I said, I haven't actually checked my thermometer, but the temperature today was supposed to be somewhere in the 60s is the high. And then tonight should get down to 36 or so. Maybe cooler, maybe warmer. I guess we'll see. So my sleeping bag is down. And I just want to see if it's comfortable. If it's comfortable at 40 degrees. Or 36 degrees, I should say. If that's what it gets down to. But I guess we'll just have to see what it gets down to. Okay, I'm opening up my sleeping bag because I am going to put my sleeping liner in it next. Here's my liner. So like I said, this liner is mostly so you don't have to wash your sleeping bag so often. It does add a little bit of thermal protection, but it's 100% microfiber. It's really soft, and it does have on the back side here a pocket for the pillow, so you can put your pillow right in here. And then it's upside down on the back side, so while you're sleeping, it's not going to pop out. So that's really great, and I love that about this liner because my pillow seems to find weird places to end up, and I really just want it to be a pillow. So, okay, we are just going to put this liner inside the sleeping bag. Okay, all right. So, let me just get a few things situated, and I'll show you what I got going on. So, here I am in my tent. The wind looks like it's dying down a bit. I have it actually opened up, and I'm just kind of hanging out here in my tent. I was listening to the radio, but I'm not allowed to play that for you guys. So it's just me here in my tent. I actually was just finishing up my water. I do have a bottled water, but I think I'm actually going to just run down to the river and refill this and get it filtered. So that way I have more water. I could drink the bottled water, but this actually tastes better than the bottled water, so I'm just gonna filter this and then have the bottled water for something else. Like if I drink it all again and I need it for my dinner or breakfast or something, who knows? So while it's daylight, I guess I might as well use that. The river's only like maybe 30 yards away, so it's not that far of a walk, and it may not rain, so I guess we'll see. So I may take you guys down to show you that. In the meantime, while I'm waiting, just because I have time to kill, I'm going to have my wasabi peas, because I think I'm going to do the raspberry brownie bites after dinner. Makes more sense to me, so we'll have some wasabi peas right now, and I'll go back to listen to my radio, and then when I go down to the river, I'll take you with. So yeah. Okay, bye. Okay, so I got the geese behind me. So I separated my water bottle, so all I gotta do is go fill this up with water and then push this piece through. This is the filter and it filters it. So I'm gonna do that. Now we have drinkable water. Hey guys, okay, so let me turn my radio off, hold on. This radio is really awesome. 96 the dog. Whoops. I'm using the emergency radio as my flashlight also because it's got this LED light which lights up the entire tent, which is really great. So that's what I'm using as my flashlight right now. I was actually just getting ready to use my power bank. So here's my power bank. My power bank also has a flashlight. It's actually really good also. But I'd really rather not use the power for this right now because this is what I am using as my main power charging source for my camera and for my cell phone. But that radio also works really great if you have a secondary flashlight or something else also for charging. You could just get more charges out of these because it's 20,000 milliamp hours, whereas the other one is 5,000 milliamp hours. So here's the power bank and then my cell phone. So I'll plug in my cell phone, light that up. This is charging now. We're at 25%. The blue light indicates what your battery level's at. This is the solar panel, and the cool thing about this is like when you're hiking and stuff, you could just attach this to the back of your backpack in the sunlight, and then even if it's a cloudy day, it'll still actually charge it. And so you can get several days even without doing any of the solar power stuff on it, and you can get several days of charging multiple items. So that's what's really cool about it, and that's why I like it. It's lightweight, easy to use. The other one's my radio, which I've been listening to and just kind of hanging out. I had dinner. I boiled water. I didn't need my tinder or anything like that because my camp stove worked. I do bring it in case for whatever reason I run out of fuel or my camp stove doesn't work. So anyways, I bring those things just in case. You never know, especially when you're here overnight. Dinner was awesome. Everything worked really great with that. The only thing about the dinner is that it was a lot of food. I mean, who could really complain about that? Normally, I do have my dog with me, Nala, and she shares dinner with me, so we usually get through a bag together, but unfortunately, it was just me, so I do have some of that, a little bit of that left over, which I may snack on, I may not. I do still have the raspberry and brownie bites, which I'm really excited about, so I'll probably get to those too. So yeah, my water bottle, I went out and filled it up, and so that's full. I do have the other water bottle still. I'll probably drink that through the night, though. Water is my thing, so I've been drinking a lot of it lately. And then the other bottle I'll probably use so I can get coffee ready and do all of that inside my tent so I don't have to get warm without my coffee in me. So yeah, I just wanted to show you real quick. I did forget, and I'm really sad that I forgot to show you guys that I brought a pillow. And I wanted to test the pillow as well, so I'm really glad that I brought my pillow with me. I'm just unfortunate that I didn't show it to you guys before, so I blew it up. So here's my pillow, and it actually just goes inside my sleeping bag liner. So this liner just goes right in there. There's a little pocket for it, boom, and it's on the back side so you don't pull it out. So what we have here, this is what I'll be sleeping on, is we have oh, my light isn't lighting up for you as well. So here we have the sleeping bag liner. Here's my pillow right here. This is the sleeping bag I'm sleeping in, and then the liner for it. And it has an opening so you can come into your sleeping bag liner and then fold it back over you, and then a snap right here so you can snap it closed. I can show you the snap. There you go. So you can snap it closed and it's not coming off of you. Then the sleeping bag. These are the major things we are testing. I also have the mat. The mat is a 4-inch mat. Love that. Pretty excited that it's a 4-inch mat. I typically use a 2-inch mat too, a lot of the time. And so now we're going to try the 4-inch mat and see if I like that a whole lot better or if it's the same or how that actually plays out. The 2-inch mat is a diamond mat, and that one's really cool and only takes like 5 breaths to blow it up, so that's pretty cool. This one has the foot pump in it, in this mat. So the whole point really of this is to make sure that the temperature, let's say that again, to make sure my sleeping stuff works comfortably in the 30 degrees. It does say the sleeping bag is comfort at 40, and so I want to see, around 40, is it comfortable? The liner doesn't really add a whole lot of thermal protection, if any, to be completely honest. It's pretty thin. So we'll see how that goes. I'm off the ground because of the pad, so I'm pretty much always off the ground because I always bring a pad of some sort, so there is that. So I'm fixing to change, probably listen to some more music, hang out a bit, go brush my teeth. I say go. I'm not going to go very far. And get ready for bed. Probably have some raspberry brownie bites. Who knows? I got all the time in the world. Here we are. And then also I will come back and I will check with you guys probably sometime in the middle of the night. I tend to wake up like 3 or so. And so at that time I'll verify temperature, and then we will just let you know how I'm feeling at that point. And then again in the morning. So that's the goal. Actually, since I'm thinking about it for a second, I guess I wanted to tell you the current temperature is actually not that cold. It's 45 degrees. It feels 45 degrees right now. I'm not cold in here, so we'll just see how low it gets. Like I said, the sleeping bag is comfortable at 40, so if it actually is comfortable tonight, then we can approve that. So pretty excited, and we'll catch you guys soon. Hey guys, just checking in. It's the middle of the night. I was checking the temperature and it looks like it's 37 degrees. I'm inside my sleeping bag.
And just my sleeping bag. I actually took my undershirts off, so it's just my hoodie that I'm wearing. I was going to wear the undershirts, but they were pretty snug, so hoodie it is. Yeah, so I'm really warm inside the sleeping bag. My hand that's out right now is getting a little cold. But otherwise, I feel pretty good. I mean, I'll give you a report when I get through in the morning, to let you know how it goes. my thermometer isn't showing up on the camera, but in the morning it'll show you how low it got. It has a minimum and a maximum temperature that it experienced in the last however long. And so then we can see there how low the temperature got. My phone says it's 37, I think. So I don't know. But in any case, we'll pull that out and I'll show you how low it got and see if it got down to 40 or less to make sure that this is comfortable at 40. But so far, so good. Good morning, guys. Okay, so it is early in the morning, getting ready to pack up and find my way out. So it snowed last night, which is super fun, which I thought it was just going to rain, but I guess snow was in our forecast. I made my coffee. I'm pretty excited about that. Love this coffee cup. It's awesome. It's collapsible, which makes it take up not very much space, and I like that. So anyways, I'm just having my coffee. Just wanted to give you guys a idea of how last night went. So after I talked to you guys, the temperature didn't get much lower. I wanted to see if I could show you. Yeah, so right now it's 40. The low got to 34 last night. The high was 68. So yeah, inside the sleeping bag, I was great. One of my hands, I sometimes sleep like this, with my hand under the pillow, and this hand got pretty cold. Then I snuck it back in or put it in my hood. So that's another reason why I slept with just my hoodie on instead of my sweaters. So yeah, that all worked out really good. I wasn't cold, and so I have to say that for this sleeping bag to be comfortable at 40, I have to agree that it is comfortable at 40. It was nice. I mean, that was the biggest reason. I mean, the map did get me 4 inches off the ground, which was another plus and another help. I did have the small liner, and that was also nice. So, yeah. I got my power bank here, and it charged my phone fully, and it still is fully charged, it looks like. And my radio, I believe, is still fully charged. It is. So my radio is still fully charged. So, I mean, I still had a lot of power left. I could probably stay out another day or two with just the things that I have. But I didn't anticipate snow. So I'm not due. I'm good to go home. How about we say that? So anyways, yeah, that was the test. That was the whole point of the experience today, and last night. So thanks for coming with me, and we'll get you on the next video.